Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Iyun on Mishna. Today's Mishnah that we're dealing with is Sheviis Perek Zayin Mishnah Dalid. Talks about this has nothing to do with Hilchos Shemitah, but because we're talking about selling fruits of Shemitah for profit and doing schora with them, it says la'achla v'lo schora. You're only allowed to benefit to eat the fruits of Shemitah. You can't do business with them because part of the idea of Shemitah is that you're supposed to take a sabbatical yourself. You shouldn't be doing business with Pira Shemitah. Um, So tangentially, we talk about also a different halacha, which is mentioned in the Gemara in Psachim, in Daf Chav Beis or Chav Gimel. There, the Gemara talks about making a business out of non-kosher animals or non-kosher fish, non-kosher birds. You're not allowed to make a business out of them. It says there's an introduced schora with them. We have a machlokes here between the Chum and Rabbi Yehuda. Is there any time that it's actually mutter to do business with them? Meaning, I guess, to sell it for profit. Um, The Chum say, everyone agrees that if your business is a hunter, that's the way you make parnasa. You're a hunter, and normally you're hunting for kosher animals that you could sell, or fish or birds, and you want to sell those birds. But in your traps, you get some non-kosher animals. So then everyone agrees, even the Chum say it's okay to sell them, and even for a profit. And the Rabbi Tanura, explains the reason that the Rabban allow you to do them is because you normally had to pay a tax. You have to pay a tax from whatever your income is, and your income is these animals, and this is your business. So they made a kula on you that you can pay off your taxes with these animals, because technically you're doing business with them, but you're not really profiting from them. You're just paying off your taxes to the government. So it's not really called doing business with them. It's not called doing business. Yehuda says it broadens that they're not just to hunters, but also to people that it happened incidentally. They were just passing by, and they're doing, let's say, Shiluach HaKan, and they see some birds. They're allowed to take the birds, and they're allowed to do business with it and make profits with it, because the intention wasn't to make a business. So it comes out of Machlokes between Rabbi Yehuda and the Chachamim, the Isser of doing a business. Is the Isser, according to the Chachamim, seems the Isser is anytime you make profit off of non-kosher animals, that's usher. It's not about setting up a business and putting up a big sign. According to Rabbi Yehuda, no, the isser is to make it a legitimate business with branding and things like that, and that's what the Torah ushered, and making a big business out of it. So therefore, even if you're not a professional, it happens to be by incident that you came upon non-kosher animals, you could sell it even for a profit because you're not making it into a large business. The Chum say no, that you can never make profit. Isser of schora is even incidentally, you can't make profit off of non-kosher animals. Say a special heter if your business is to do that, and you got incidentally non-kosher animals, you're going for the kosher animals, so then you can pay according to the Rabbi Bartanura, you can pay your taxes with it, because you're not really benefiting from it. Paying your taxes is not really benefiting it. You're not earning a profit on that. You're just paying off your taxes, so you'd be allowed to do that. But to make any profits off of it, that would be called business. It's interesting. The Rambam paskins not like Rabbi Yehuda, like the Rabbanan, and the Rav paskins like Rabbi Yehuda. I don't know who the halacha is. You have to ask your rabbi who the halacha is, but it is a fundamental machlokas whether technically you're allowed to make profit incidentally off of non-kosher animals or not. It has relevance. People who own or part of a business where they're selling non-kosher things. If they're selling kosher things there also, so according to Rabbi Yehuda, maybe it would be okay because incidentally you're also making profit off the non-kosher things. I mean, this is actually part of your business when you're including the non-kosher things. And maybe according to Rabbi Yehuda, there's a heter. According to the Rabbanan, for sure there's no heter. You can't make profit off non-kosher things. According to Rabbi Yehuda, maybe there is makom, and the Rav Paskin like Rabbi Yehuda, maybe there's makom if you're just bringing in the non-kosher ingredients for an addition to enhance your business, but it's not the main part of your business. The main part of your business is to sell kosher item, which happens a lot of times in non-kosher businesses when they have non-kosher ingredients in certain products, but most products don't have the non-kosher ingredient. You're just enhancing your business with that, and maybe that's not called making a profit off it. Maybe that's called just happened to pass by your way. You could be machmer on that also, but you could think about that. See you tomorrow.